Picture of Language, The Fading Art of Diagramming Sentences by Jana Summers, she writes, "When you think about a sentence, you usually think about words, not lines. But sentence diagramming brings geometry into grammar. Diagramming draws a picture of what language looks like. Any of the 8 parts of speech, as well as phrases and clauses, can be diagrammed. I have been diagramming for many years since it was a very important aspect of the curriculum used in my middle school and high school education. Incorporating diagramming into your grammar knowledge will enhance your writing techniques by utilizing different types of diagramming structures. I will explain how to diagram subjects and verbs in simple sentences and show examples of the benefits of diagramming. Firstly, every diagram structure begins in the same way, with one line going vertical and another line going horizontal, causing the 2 lines to intersect. These are examples of your basic diagramming structure. Your vertical line and your horizontal line. Your subject goes here and your verb on the other side. And here are some more examples of subjects and verbs in the basic diagramming structure. To begin diagramming, the type of sentence must be determined, whether it be simple, compound, complex, or a compound, complex sentence. So here are the 4 types of sentences that will determine what kind of diagramming structure you'll be using. Today we're going to discuss mostly simple sentences. This is what the compound, complex, and compound, complex normally look like. Today we will examine a simple sentence, which is an independent sentence with a subject and verb. But simple sentences can also have compound subjects and verbs, meaning they can have multiple subjects and multiple verbs. So you have your basic structure, your subject and verb, and simple sentences are independent, meaning they stand alone. And like I said, you can have compound subjects and verbs, and this is an example parents and teachers watched. Next, diagramming helps identify subjects and verbs in sentences, which will benefit anyone's grammar knowledge. So, subjects and verbs. Subjects are a person, place, thing, or idea. So examples of that would be paper, remote, or even pen. These are all examples that can be used as subjects. According to English Plus, a subject of a sentence is defined as the part of the sentence which something is being said, and is a noun or a pronoun. So I gave examples for nouns as paper, remote, but they also could be pronouns, meaning it could be I, he, she, or it. Verbs can be either action, linking, or helping. So examples of action would be running, jogging, and examples of linking would be is, are, was, were. And if it's helping, it could be is studying, is caring, examples like that. Here I have one example of a simple sentence which we're going to diagram. So first we need to find the subject and verb to determine if it's simple, compound, complex, or a compound, complex sentence. So who is doing the action? Cats. So underline that once, and then bring that down and put that in the subject spot. And what are the cats doing? Eat and chase. So we can underline that twice, and then bring those down into the diagram. So eat and chase. So here I have some basic diagrams for simple sentences. You have one subject and one verb. This is an example of a compound subject and a compound verb, and this has one subject and a compound verb. Lastly, diagramming has many examples of being beneficial. In Taming Sentences, Kitty Flory states, "When constructing a diagram, we focus on the structures and patterns of language, and this can help us appreciate it as more than just a vehicle for expressing minimal ideas." Another beneficial aspect of diagramming is that it helps improve writing skills and finding errors in sentences. As you can see from the examples I've found, diagramming has greatly influenced students. Teachers have been implementing this program into their curriculum, and they have noticed that this concrete, hands-on approach is helping students understand sentences and paragraphs more efficiently. As you can see, learning diagramming structures, the methods to diagram subjects and verbs in simple sentences, and understanding the benefits of diagramming can help improve one's overall grammar knowledge and writing style. Kitty Flory says, when we unscrew a sentence, figure out what makes it tick, and reassemble it, we interact with our old familiar language differently, more deeply, responding to the way its individual components fit together. Once we understand how sentences work, what's going on, what action is taking place, who is doing it, and to whom it is being done, it's harder to write an incorrect one. Thank you all for listening to my speech, and I'm looking forward to hearing yours as well.